Hey guys, so I'm back. So yeah, sorry about this past month. I know that everybody was kind of waiting on the February the 25th, 2025 date, and that didn't happen. And I do apologize, but I do have another dream that we can all go off of, which is this one right here. So on February the 28th, a few days after, and I had a bad time there. I was like, okay, so I'll just explain this dream real quick. So in the dream, if you can see, I had a dream the flash crash will happen when Bitcoin hits $8,000. It was represented by a wick dropping down from $8,000, touching zero multiple times, and then going back up to 8,000 to submit. It was like it didn't go from 8,000 to zero. It went like down to zero, and then like deep, deep. I don't know. It was wicking. It was wicking. So whereas I thought this flash crash will happen on February 25th, like I never had a dream about the February 25th one where it was wicking all the way down to zero. It was just like the crash the crash that I'm expecting will happen on the 25th. And so while that seems like I'm giving you like an out, and it does to me also sound like an out, like because I'm irritated about this stuff too. Uh, you know, we could actually be headed down to 8,000 and then we do the crash. And then the 25th date was really just like, the start of the crash. Because, like, based on one of my other dreams, like, we've been in the flash crash technically since it rose from 30K. Because in the dream, as soon as we started rising from 30K, in the dream, I was like, oh, this is it. This is the flash crash. And then we went way up and then it crashed down after we went up. So if you can read this, basically, it's the same as another one of my dreams I had back on January 24th, 2023. And so I'm going to pull that one up right now. So this is the dream from January 24th, 2023. The first one is that Bitcoin went to 8,000. It says 8,000K, but if you'll see right here, I made a correction. It says 8,000K is really just 8K. I accidentally added the K at the end and noticed after I uploaded the video, because I had done a video in the past on the same thing, and it did the crash. And in the second one, it went over 100K to something like 111K. Uh, and 8,000K is ridiculous. What is that, like 8 million and then 8 billion and then crash to zero? So it's clearly a typo. I know Chris Harris had a dream of Bitcoin reaching that. Now I've had dreams of it going to like 130 or 150K, but honestly, out of all the dreams I had 8K happen at least twice now. So, and as we know with Joseph in the Bible, he said that if something happens twice, then that means it's God ordained in a dream. So if you had two dreams about the same event, not just a flash crash, because we all know that's very possible that could happen. And I do believe still that we could have a flash crash. That's why I took down my previous video, because I was real negative and I didn't want to even though I was telling people to stay in the flash crash, I was pretty much talking trash about it. And I mean, can you blame me? Like I'm not getting exactly like precise dreams here, but because God could have warned me that the flash crash isn't going to happen on the 25th of February, and he chose not to. He chose to make me look stupid. And so I've been irritated about that. And then a couple of days later, I get that dream, that, the flash crash would happen. The literal flash crash will happen when Bitcoin hits 8,000. So as of right now, I personally believe that we're headed down to 8,000, and then we're going to do the flash crash. And I guess the start of the downward momentum was on the 25th, and that was what the dream I was having was about. So, another one is that I had a dream last week that I got off a plane or something into Russia, and then I just held up a sign that said "Turn back to God," and I wasn't afraid at all. Like, I was supernaturally provided courage in the dream, and they put me in prison for a time, and I got the feeling that this life is very temporary compared to eternity with God. And so, like, I mean, me, I don't know if y'all know my story, but like, I pretty much like feel like I'm invincible. But I didn't want to test God. I didn't want to be like, oh, well, let me just jump off a building and prove to everybody that I'm destined to be this great figure. Like, but now God has given me a dream to go into a foreign, unfriendly country and at least warn them to go back to God. And in the dream, like, I don't know if it's gonna happen for sure, but like it's a very real possibility they put me in prison because that's what they did in the dream. And I know I'm gonna get out. Like, and honestly, that sounds kind of exciting. When I first got the dream, I was irritated because I was not happy. But like, I hate waiting around for these flash crash dreams, and God's not exactly making it easy. He's not telling us exactly when it's gonna happen. I mean, it could take 10 years for it to go down to $8,000 and then do the flash crash. I ain't got time for that. Like, I want to go do stuff, and if God's playing games, then I mean, I should play along. So we'll see what happens. Um, yeah. So I mean, it took me like a couple, like it took me like pretty much a couple weeks since I got the dream to really like decide to go. But yeah, like I'll probably go like around June or July or something. It's kind of I don't even know if I can go. We'll see. I have a passport, so that's we'll just see. I'll get like the tourist visa or something and try to go. And then um, so covered that. So yeah, let me just kind of go over this file. And I have this on my NFT journal uh, on OpenSea and Rarible, guys. So feel free to check that stuff out. But yeah, basically, like I'm just kind of scrolling down. Like I expect y'all to take pictures, um, screenshots, and then read it. I don't expect y'all to read it while I'm talking in the video. Maybe I should open the video up with that just for people that are curious. But yeah, I really don't feel like redoing this video just to do that. But and here is the video script that I had. I pretty much the video that I took down like a few days after the 25th. I was upset. I took it down, and I was basically telling people that like I'm still gonna do the wealth transfer, which is like a little bit of money in Gemini because I'm in Texas. So Gemini will let you do the low limits there to 1 cent for Ethereum and Bitcoin. But like, and I did post a YouTube short. I didn't intend to post a YouTube short, but I just posted such a short video that they forced it to be a YouTube short. I would have preferred making a long form, but I was having some audio problems. I forgot to add the audio version on the OBS recording software, and it took away my voice, and I couldn't figure out why it was doing that. So I was tired by the time I uploaded the dream. But anyway, so this is the script that I said for that video. So I was not really in a good spot, but like I feel a lot better now, and you know maybe God, because I was 30 when I got the dream to go to Russia. Like when I got this dream right here, it was my last week of being 30. I think I got it on March 1st. I believe I got it on March 1st. I didn't even like screenshot it like I normally do. Like I usually write down my dream on my notes and then I'll screenshot it and then I'll copy and paste it into a Word document and then upload it in the NFT journal. I'll upload it into an NFT journal after that. So it's a little bit of a process, but I'm hoping one day like this stuff will be really valuable. Like and because I've got prophecies about all kind of stuff that came to me in dreams. Like um, not just Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has been really like God doesn't like to hand out money through the financial markets. I'll tell you that. I mean, I don't know anybody in history other than people in the Bible that he did that for. And it's like this big event, you know. Um, I would rather just have a regular job at this point and just, you know, sell stuff, you know what I mean? Rather than trust God to give you a lot of money like in a reasonable amount of time. Like it's been a long time. Like shoot, I've been waiting on this stuff, like some sort of success since 2015. Not exactly crypto. Crypto it was 2021. So it's been like 4 years for the crypto. But before crypto, I was thought he was going to do it with stocks back in 2016. So it's been really like for financial markets, I've been waiting for 9 years, and I was looking at the dream stuff from Z3, um, and it's just like nobody was hitting, nobody was like getting dreams that were consistently like right about the market. They were mostly all wrong, and so I stayed away from that site. But like when I had my own crypto dream, I don't know, I just got pulled back in, and who knows, it might come true. $8,000 a coin, and then it crashed to zero, and you heard it here. Like, I mean, if it does happen like that, I mean, people could say that I'm a false prophet because like I was saying that it was gonna happen on the 25th, whatever. But like, I mean, I don't know what day it's gonna happen, but as of right now, like all the dreams I've had indicate that it's gonna happen when it goes down to $8,000 a coin, and we're more than likely, since I did dream of a crash on the 25th. Like, it wasn't the flash crash on the 25th that I dreamed about. I was just assuming that it was, but it was like the crash I'm waiting for is gonna happen on the 25th. So I mean, take that as you want. I mean, I don't really like hearing that, but as of right now, I showed you. Oh, and you can even see that the video. This part right here is, you know, it's in my NFT journal. So, and I probably have a YouTube video about it back in 2023. So, all right, guys, that's it for the video. I hope I covered everything. I try to post another one like in a month. I'm really not super into this anymore. Like, I'm just waiting, like you guys. But yeah, um, Gemini, I have my low limit orders on there. There's really not that much Bitcoin and Ethereum in that brokerage. So, with Coinbase, I was like, oh, they got so much, like, but they took that option away. So I don't. I mean, like if it happens with Gemini, that'd be great. But it's not gonna be like, I don't think we're gonna get like as much. I don't think I'm gonna get as much as I was fantasizing about or dreaming about. So, but if even if it just happens and I get nothing out of it, and I had it recorded, and I had that proof that I recorded it, like I had said that it was gonna happen at this price. I mean, it's not exactly a date, but like at least it's something. So that's, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for the video for real. All right, guy out. Y'all take care, okay? God bless.